As we continue our study on relational perspectives, we need to take a look at and come to terms with the difference between judgment and discipline. You see, the Bible requires us to discipline. It's a proof of love, but we're commanded not to judge. You say, well, what's the difference? Unfortunately, oftentimes we get those confused in our own minds. The difference lies between distinguishing behavior from character. Discipline is an issue of confronting observed behavior, that which you have personally witnessed. Judgment is an issue of attacking character. We are instructed to confront others concerning sins we have observed, but we are not supposed to judge their character. Disciplining others is a part of our ministry. Judging character is God's responsibility. For example, imagine you just caught your child telling a lie. You're a liar, you say to him. That is judgment, an attack on his character. However, if you say, son, you just told a lie, that is discipline. You are holding him accountable for an observed behavior. We must hold people accountable for their sinful behavior, but we are never allowed to denigrate their character. Let me clarify some issues here, because discipline is a critical thing, but it is not a punishment. Punishment is retroactive. I'll get you. It's an eye for an eye kind of concept. Discipline always has a future intention. It's to superintend future choices. Hebrews chapter 12, verses 10 and 11 read, "Our fathers disciplined us for a little while as they thought best, but God disciplines us for our good, that we may share in His holiness. No discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace for those who have been trained by it." When you discipline others, it must be based on something you have seen or heard personally, not on something you suspect or have heard through the grapevine. If you confront their behavior and they do not respond to you, next time you are to bring 2 or 3 witnesses, other eyewitnesses of their sin. If you are the only eyewitness, you confront them alone and leave it at that. It is their word against your word, and that won't stand up in a court of law. If they won't own up to their sin and repent, do we just let them get away with it? Yes, but God isn't finished with them. Imagine the conviction every time they see you. Much of what we call discipline is nothing less than character assassination. We say to our disobedient children, "You dumb kid, you're a bad boy, you're worthless." And we say to failing Christian brothers and sisters, "You're not a good Christian, you're a thief, you're a lustful dirtbag." And such judgmental statements don't correct or edify. Your children are not liars. They are children of God who have told a lie. Your Christian friends are not thieves. They are children of God who have taken something that doesn't belong to them. And believers caught in moral failures are not perverts. They are children of God who compromised their purity. We must hold people accountable for their sinful behavior, but we are never allowed to denigrate their character.